y'all, thank you for tuning back into my channel or on Instagram. And if you're new, welcome. Okay, if you're new, welcome. I am Kristen Ennis, Life with Kristen, here on YouTube and Instagram. And I talk a lot about planner supplies and hauls and whatnot. I do not do plan with me's. I don't, unless it is asked by any PR team that I'm on, but I normally do not do them on my own. But today I am going to be reviewing the Sterling Ink Common Planner. I have the B6 Compact, which means I have a full year, but I have about half the dailies that I would have. So next year, what I do, because I am going to buy another one for next year, I should let you know how I like this planner. I'm going to get the full year with all the dailies together. And so let's get started on this review. Okay. I bought this planner just wanting to test it out. I bought this planner and wanted to check out the paper because I had never tried out the Tomoe. That's the pronunciation. I keep finding two different pronunciations. So the Tomoe River paper. Every time I would see it on a video, I always think it reminds me of like the paper you put on a toilet seat, But after, actually using it, I quite like it. So never judge a book by its cover. And I did not plan to actually use this planner as my wellness planner when I first got it. I was using another planner, but this size and what's in here, I love it for that. I could get away with using this as a catch-all if it were in a bigger size, but the format and everything, I could see myself using it. So anyway, we're going to get started reviewing this planner. This jelly cover is from saltykatie.com. And I love it. There was like a salty sticker on the back. I took it off because I didn't like that. All right. This is inside the cover. It is a printable from Sterling Ink. If you're signed up for the email, you get like freebies every single month. And so I got the printable, and I print it in the B6 size, and it fit perfectly in here. There's one on the back. So I have one for April. So when April gets here, I will change that out. And I think it's a way to change up your cover, so to speak, without, even though you can't really because it's book bound, but it's a way for you to change up things when you have a cover on it like this. You can put like, pictures and things in it. So yes, I like this. So here we go right here. One page I'm not going to show in here is my monthly, because it's where I keep track of my weight. And I keep my weight typically to myself because weight loss is personal. But it is where I weigh myself. I weigh myself every day. I don't care how anybody does it, but I weigh myself every day to kind of keep myself accountable. It's what I do. It's what works. I don't obsess about it. So anyway, when you open this up, we get this right here. I have a whole unboxing video of, my first impression and all that. And you have these grid pages right here, and we have goals and everything. And so I have my mood tracking, which I have left off. It's probably my mood tracking, as you can see, calm is this color. So you can see I have a lot of calm days, and I need to fill that in. And I really do enjoy the mood tracking. All right. And so it's broken up quarterly, and you can see there is, you can see like the marker through here. This doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would bother me when I initially got this plan. I was like, oh my God, if I'm going to be able to see through colors and pen and everything, it doesn't bother me. The more I use it, I'm just like, meh, whatever. Right. And so there we go right there. And these tabs are from Plum Paper. They're repositionable tabs, and I just move them around when I need to, so I know exactly what spot. That is one thing I wish this planner had, like a couple of ribbons so you can put them in the spots where you need them at. But the tabs are working just fine for now and whatnot. So yeah, all the months are in the front, which I don't mind. I do not mind all the months being in the front because the way I use this planner, I just go from week to week. And come to think about it, I don't think it would bother me if this was my regular catch-all planner, because how many of us actually go back and forth to our monthly pages? I fill out my monthly page, and that's how I go about my weeks, but I don't flip back and forth to it all the time. I flip back and forth to it maybe once a week, just to fill out my weekly spread. So I'm not I don't mind all the months being in the front, and all the months being in the front allows me to plan accordingly. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at all the months being in the front. So here are the weeks right here. And, I started using this. When did I start using this? It was the last week of February and whatnot. And I started, like, within the first week, I was like, I love this planner. I love it. The B6 is perfect, is the perfect size for me for what I use it for. It is the perfect size planner to take with you on the go. I love book bound. If you would have told me, I say that's a lot, but if you told me a year ago I was going to be a book bound planner girl, I would have laughed. But something about book bound I just really love. One, book bound planners are a lot cheaper. They are a lot cheaper than your coil, than your discs, than your rings, whatever type of binding system. They are generally a lot cheaper because a company doesn't have to pay like this extra money to a place that has the coil, and then getting the disc is usually 2 different warehouses. So it's generally cheaper. But I find that having a planner that's book bound, it just works better. Like if you're throwing it in your purse or in your planner tote, or you want to store it somewhere, it's a lot easier to store because it's one flat surface. You don't have a coil that's sticking up or the disc or whatever. So yeah. So I really have been loving this planner. I get you guys to a blank spread, and I've been enjoying decorating it. You guys know me. Like, I don't do pen to paper when it comes to planning. I really, really do love putting some decor in here, and I have just been loving decorating this planner and experimenting with it a little bit, and I just really, really do enjoy it. And it's just been a lot of fun, decorating it and whatnot. And the one thing I love about the hours being on here is that I take my meds I try to take them every day between 12 and 1. Sometimes it's a little after 1 because my day is getting away from me. But I like the hours are on there because I can put which time I took my meds. But if you don't want to use them, they're so tiny that you do not have to use them. You can easily put washi over it if you want. You can easily, put some stickers over it. You can really ignore it because the numbers are so small, and I do appreciate that, because the 12 to 1 is the only time I use the hour part in here. None of this is in the way of what I want to, of how I want to use it, because I use it to track my sleep, to track my calories and my time when I'm walking. And I've just recently started tracking the weather, because since this is my wellness planner, the weather has a lot to do with mental health. Okay. So my sleep, when I take my meds, what type of exercise I'm getting, that all ties together with my mental and physical health. So keeping track of the weather is something that I just added on. And I really have just been enjoying using this planner. It's probably my favorite planner I love using, because I don't know if it's because it's new or it's just, I'm just having so much fun with it. Probably a little bit of both. And so, yeah. And then in the back, you do have these daily sheets, and, this is from DEK. This is like the DEK March monthly and everything. And so one thing I've learned, because how I late in the year I started this planner, I have more than enough to where I can do 2 days per page. It's not a problem. One thing I'm going to do differently when I go into April, because I have this stickered up until April 1st, is I'm not going to date them myself going forward, because there's been a couple of times where I've skipped a day and I'm just like, oh, I skipped the day is blank. So I'm not going to date it going forward. My plan is to always journal in here about my wellness, my mental health, and my physical health daily, but if not, a day doesn't go to waste, right? So when it comes to journaling, I do have a separate journal, and when I journal in here, it's journaling just about my wellness. I went out for a walk today. How did I feel after my walk? How did I sleep? It's just journaling about that, because sometimes you just don't know until you sit back and think okay, well, yeah, I did have enough sleep, or I did have a good walk, even though initially I did not want to go on that walk, and I got some fresh air. And so I like to journal about that. And I got it all stickered up and decorated, and I decorated all the days. I didn't mind doing it. I wanted to use up a bunch of stickers from the March mystery kit from DEK. But yeah, I counted out where I knew I would have more than enough to get me to the end of the year. And I really just love it. I love how this planner is set up. I'm really enjoying it. And I don't know how I became a book-bound girl. I don't. I think after using the One Time in a Million planner for a few months, and then I was using the Archer and Olive notebook for journaling, it was just like, okay, let's get the Sterling ink and just add to the collection. And I did. And I really just love this planner. There's not one con. The only con to me is that I wish there was a ribbon in here. And I'm pretty sure there's a valid reason as to why there's not a ribbon. Maybe the extra cost of it all. I'm not sure. But I really, really do love this. Like, hold on. This is kind of sliding a little bit. This is kind of sliding, this paper. So let's fix this. It's never a perfect video, y'all. It's never a perfect video. I might have to do this when I shut the camera off. But anyway, there we go. Okay, it was kind of sliding a little bit, but there we go. But yes, I really, really do enjoy this planner. I see myself buying another one for 2025. I don't see myself using another planner for wellness. I mean, it's still the first quarter of the year that I'm filming this. And things could change. I have learned to never say never when it comes to planners in the planning community. Things can change. I'm never going to say that I'm not going to say I will never go back to a coil bound, or I'll never go back to a disc bound, or I might not get into rings. I never say never, because things are always interesting. Things are always new. Things are always catching my eye. But as of now, if you were to ask me to pick my 2025 lineup, Sterling ink would be in there. One Time in a Million would be in there for sure. So I do see myself using the same planner going to 2025, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Talk to me when October gets here. But anyway, I just want to come on and do a review of this planner, talk about how much I love it, and I do plan on getting some stickers from Sterling ink. I do. In fact, I need to get on that website and look now, because I got some samples and her stickers are really, really nice, and I love that she sells stickers. I love that she sells stickers and planners. I know her from stickers. I didn't know about her planner until very recently. Like I follow Amanda Lee Plans, and she always talks about, she has always talked about Sterling ink, and her stickers have always been beautiful, but I wasn't really into those kind of stickers at the time, but they're always pretty. So now that I know, I need to go purchase some. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, I'm not a paper expert. I'm not a planner expert. I just review what I like about a planner. So there's probably things that I miss. I don't know the weight of the Tomoe river paper. So let me Google a little bit. Okay. If I can spell, that would be nice, you know. The weight of the Tomoe River paper is 68 GSM. Okay, that is the weight of it, or 52. There's difference. So, but that's just what I'm seeing just by Googling. I see a lot of 52 GSM. Okay, so for paper people, you can tell me the weight of that. I don't know. But yes, all right. I am going to get out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel and to my Instagram. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. All right. If you want to know other places to find me, if you're on YouTube, down in the description box. If you're on Instagram, click that link in my profile. I do also have a Patreon account where I do exclusive videos every single week, and you get sneak peeks of videos days before they come out here, so you're getting double the content. All right, I'm going to get out of here, and thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.